Good morning, everyone. This is Sibbe Bladh. Many folks can't handle the truth. The truth hurts. The truth is vicious. It's harsh. But the truth is also two sides. It's complete light and complete darkness. When we live a physical life, that is our terms, going from darkness to light, from death to everlasting life. That is our journey, that is our work. Death, we're so afraid of it. Every creature are afraid of death. Even though it's completely illogical to fear death. To fear pain is natural, of course, but to fear death, that is unnatural. But the creatures are programmed to be afraid of death to keep themselves alive. You see, if we knew what death was, everybody would like to die immediately. So we have to have a maya, an illusion of physical life. The spirit, it uses the materia. It manipulates the materia and grow through the materia. So it make materia believe that it's mortal, that it's touchable, while in fact it's untouchable, infinite. The soul reincarnates through billions of beings. It knows no death, knows only life, and transform and transition from stage to stage, from state to state, from being to being. When we see an animal die, we feel pain in our hearts, because we feel sympathy. But really, it's liberation. The spirit moves on and going for new adventures, higher forms, and the old have to die for the new to emerge. So that is the truth. And this fear for death, it makes people vulnerable. They become fragile. Their psychology is soft. And that's why many become deniers, complainers. Thinking everything is... they don't want to cooperate or believe in anything. I make a big difference between conspiracy lunatics, nuts, and conspiracy conscious people, aware people. It's a big difference. The conspiracy nut is a psychologically disturbed person who think that nothing is real. There is no reality. There is nothing is real. Everything is fake. Even the basic structures of nature and creation, everything is fake. You can't talk about anything with them. They are purely stupid, low IQ people. And many of them are emotional, so they speak a lot. They talk and talk and talk and talk, making YouTube channels and pods where they speak every day. And their fucking mouth goes like a parrot. They're just talking for the sake of talking. Not because they have something to say, not because they are delivering a message that is important. And many of them are populist, so they say what people want to hear to make money. And low IQ people, they can't differentiate between real and fake. So they go completely into psychosis and forget reality, forget there's a common reality, a common system, and believe everything is fake. Everything is made up. Nothing is real. While the conspiracy conscious person is one who study history, understand history, and understand hidden structures. These people have high intelligence. The higher intelligence, the less fractions you need to make a whole picture. These people are talented. They are real. But they believe in a reality. And that's why they can have a good foundation to think from. And we love to listen to those people. We put them on thrones. We worship them. Them are great. But when, like David Icke, who was my old hero 25 years ago, he's a strictly commercial, 100% commercial, but he's smart to mix in, blend in some truths all the way through. So you fall for it. But he's saying what you want to hear because he needs his money. It's his work. This is his labor. And this is the hurtful stage, where it's harmful. And it's based in the old concept that you have to work all the time. Mankind don't need to work anymore. First of all, we don't need a lot of humans. Second of all, we don't need to work. We have technology to do the physical labor. We could live a perfect life, just nurturing our spirit power and our healing and our elevation to the higher. We're there. But the old world, who has a lot of economic interest in this that is going on, and that is all from conspiracy industry to the oil industry, whatever belongs to the old world, where it's homocentric, the human system, they cling on because they're losing money. And they can't adapt to the new age, what is coming. And that's why they make a lot of problems. And they have a tail of these low IQ shit people who can't think for themselves, who are repeaters, who are collectivists, who hate in flocks. Everybody thinking the same in these groups. And they constantly reaffirm their message to each other and believing themselves to be very much smarter than everybody else. They believe that the rest of the humans are sheep that live in darkness. They don't understand the collective intelligence of the human race. They vastly underestimate it. And that's a part of their foolishness, that's a part of their unintelligence. That they can't see how smart this race are and what we have accomplished. So they go into a pseudo world, a fantasy world, where populists control what they think, because the populists want money in their pocket. So all this is completely meaningless, pointless life, pointless behavior, pointless. It's purposeless. They are lost. They are commodity. They are something that's being used and thrown away in the trash when they're dead. the real kernel of development is unity amongst humans. Humans are a group intelligence. We're not strong individually. Of course, there's always high IQ, high standard people, but overall, a single human is quite handicapped. We need each other. We need to join our intelligence, to synchronize our thoughts and behaviors, to get more powerful. But the modern world broke down the tribe concept, because it wants to feed the nations, the governments, the central control system. They're always feeding itself, so they don't care. And then we don't care about each other, because we're just a number in this society, in this system. This almighty God, they think, that control everything and give everybody safety and security. While in fact you're on yourself. They don't care if you fucking die at all. The Swedish one of the high ministers said yesterday that they're looking out for system threatening activity. That's all they care about. They don't care about personal security for people, because people are commodity. People are slaves in their factory. That's the truth, and the truth is hard to handle, and that's why the pseudo scientists, pseudo theoretics are very successful in this age. Excuse, my little bird friend is singing outside the door. So bear with him. You see how I don't know if you hear him. He sings very beautiful, and we all sing in creation. We sing, we make tones. Space is filled with tones, with music of the spheres. Old Pythagorean knowledge coming from the ancient cultures. So tones heal us. We need birds, we need life, we need trees. Modern man has cut down everything. It's desolate. It's empty, just like his empty dead soul. Everything around him is empty. He's cutting down all the trees. He's burning all good vibes in himself and everybody around him. And inside his inflated ego, believing themselves to be good, to be effective, to be righteous. But a righteous civilization would care about the animals. I used to be very critic to Greta, the Greta movement. I don't like these mass movements, but Greta, some very rich people was pulling the strings behind her. The Brzezinskis and other major elite family or businesses was behind her. I didn't like that. But I'm behind her message. I mean, the future human will not be a flesh eater, will not be a destroyer, an egoist. It will be an enlightened creature who lives in perfect balance within themselves and in the nature and the world. So I share that vision with Greta, and I support her when she stands for that. I don't support her political involvement with the Palestinians and whatever lefty agenda they are moving. I don't respect that. I believe they use her but she will wake up. She is a Nordic mind, and Nordic minds are powerful. So she will see. We understand everything. It's no problem. But right now she's emotional, but it's still the truth she's searching, and it's important to see the truth. Even there's a lot of lies around her, I see a center of truth. Someone who's very worried and feel a lot of empathy and share the suffering of. And I can also recognize the complete inability to cooperate with foolishness or illogical, non-forward things. And then they can call this different kind of Asperger or whatever. I think it's an intellectual drive within sane creatures. And the unconscious, they are the unnormal. They are the strange. They are the fucked up. Because they're just sitting there fat and stupid and doing stupid stuff all the time. We don't respect that. That has no part in the future of the illuminated, true beings of the future. There's no place for this old, murderous, it's no place for that. In the Vedic tradition, they talk about the yugas, the ages. And in the Kali Yuga, the age of destruction, everything is turned upside down. Pretty much what we see right now. Complete idiots. Everybody's getting more stupid every day. They can't even construct a bridge or anything technical. It falls apart. They're too stupid, too greedy, too corrupted. Can get nothing done. This is the Kali Yuga. But there is a Sattvic age, an age of truth, where man live in the highest light and the highest consciousness. And many of us understand that, and we talk about that, so people think we are crazy, we're extremists that want people to become vegans, or like me. I'm happy they did this fake meat. That's perfect, because you're making, like plants, they don't have a central consciousness. They feel in every cell. So meat don't suffer so much when you reap it. Like when there's a soul, a spirit in this being. So that will enhance our karma and take us to a higher stage. But we, the intelligent people, must be able to shut them up. Make them quiet and make them obsolete and passé. Something of the past. Something that is shameful, something we laugh at. And keeping the brilliance, keeping humanity moving forward. There's so much people that want to divide humanity, you see? All the new agers to say they are the chosen ones, they are speaking with the aliens, whatever. The religious, they're speaking to God, angels, they're thinking themselves to be the best. They're all dividing all the time. I mean, religion, it won't exist in the future. Religion is something of the past. This is the age of information, age of knowledge. Now we have a scientific understanding of what this thing is and how it works and the purpose of this. It's not just such a great mystery. The only thing, it hasn't been empirically proved, And it doesn't mean it don't exist. It means we haven't put it on paper yet to show it to you. But still, just studying the processes, we understand. The quasars, the black holes, the stars, these processes, we understand that now. So religion is obsolete. The only thing we need from religion are the rules how to live. Because we don't want to live a flagrant, fucked up life, of deprivation. We want to behave ourselves. The moral standards of the religion stand forever. That is eternal law. We need to follow them. But religion as a concept where people believe in different stories and bash each other's head for believing another story, those age will be gone. And this is not about embracing universalism. This is coming to a higher stage. And those people who can't make it to a higher stage, they will behave bad. We will have to keep them away, you see. One has to defend the light, defend the goodness. And most of all, control our mission. Where are we going? We have to have control of our plans. That they work the way we want. Not let things go. Not just let everything happen. And those peoples who want to be a part of the higher evolution, they will join. They will think the same. They will have the same goals. So that is the truth. Can you handle the truth? What is the truth? Truth is that you are so afraid, so you think that everybody lying to you. You have developed such a huge mistrust that you don't trust anything at all. It's good to have mistrust, of course, to be suspicious, because it's a tricky place and people try to fool everyone all the time. So that's very good. But when you get broken inside, you start to distrust everything, and that is when you lose touch with reality. You become paranoid. You start acting strange. And you don't even know it, because you're inside of that. And that is your reality. We mustn't buy any version of reality. For real. You must take information from all camps. You must look realistically what's going on. But don't choose sides. See? Choose your own side and your understanding, your consciousness. Work on your power inside. Cut off everybody. Nothing matters, you see. What will live forever will always be together. What go must go. Don't care about that. Just feed your own spirit, spiritual light, with the right diet, right mind, right thoughts, right words, right actions. Search to behave right all the time and to develop yourself. Don't get caught in public, official streams of consciousness and movements that separate themselves and sit in a corner. Be free. Be an open spirit. Use your ultimate intelligence. Connect with that. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability. Don't care what the world say. The world will always try to trample you and hold you down. So you might as well not listen to one fucking word they say. You see? If they don't have any tips for you or advice, then they can fuck off if they come with anything negative or so. Whatever doesn't suit your inner development of energy and vibration, cut it off. You don't need that trash. You don't need that shit in your life. You don't need that weight on your shoulders. And feed the spirit with excellent vitamins and fruits and fasting and crystal clear water. And it's for real, this. This is for real. If you do this, you will get rewarded so greatly. All what the religions was preaching about will be yours. All the light, all the divinity, all the connection, all the yoga. It will be yours. But the more you entangle in the material illusion with the other crazy folks, I'm sorry to say, but you're going down with them. You are swept in that stream, in that river, and you will drown. That is the truth. That is nothing but the truth. One have to know one's ignorance. One have to know the limits of one's knowledge. And how that affect how you think and see things. It's like when in the Western world, they don't have the right terminology in their heads. So when I say, yeah, I had full Kundalini, full power within the chakras. For them, since they have no variations or differentiation, they think that I say that I am the ultimate Buddha, the Jesus, the master. It doesn't mean that. Kundalini is early stages of spiritual enlightenment. It is actually your body system. Like all the other drives and urges to love and everything in the body, this is a natural function that is supposed to happen. But the way to enlightenment from this stage is very long. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of meditation, a lot of works to reach, to become a master, to become fully enlightened. The full Kundalini stage, that happens approximately around 28 to 30 years old of age. And that's why we have all these young messiah figures. Like myself, when I was 28 and had this Kundalini, I had dreadlocks, I was preaching about God, and I had so much vibes. But the words, it didn't mean so much. But the energy was, it was awesome. And it's supposed to happen. I know this is supposed to happen to everyone. And if it hasn't happened that you have felt the greatest love inside, the greatest supernatural strong love taking over your soul until you reach ecstasy, you have missed something. It's like you never had an orgasm, or never saw beautiful colors or heard beautiful noise. It's something very fundamental that is missing in the human. And to join the conspiracy nuts, maybe someone took that away from us. I've heard a lot of theories about that. Even genetically designed the humans to live lesser time and be less conscious. So, people have to learn the difference. And don't be so quick to think they know everything. Because then they will think very foolish things. They will not be able to see reality. They will only have their own prejudice in their head. And when they also, if they think that they're very smart and know everything, this problem becomes even worse. So one have to be humble in front of the truth. Because the truth is we're all incomplete. That's why we're here. That's why we are humans. We are here to complete ourselves. So no one is complete, right? The moment you're complete, you will leave this body. Like a snap of the finger. Turn to ashes, and soul will just shoot out like a star and move on. Never to have a physical body again. So that truth, that sat, that sattva, we must always have that in our minds. Because life this is a scary place. This is a very nasty place, actually. And it's supposed to be nasty, because otherwise you would like to stay here forever. But you see, the spirit world needs you. The universe needs you. That's your home. You're part of that infinite energy. But you're fully immersed in this now. So you're afraid of death. You want to be human as long as possible. And that's also the divine in you, want to make everything beautiful and right and experience everything there is to experience. And so it's good that you want that. That's normal. That's natural. It's supposed to be like that. And those who have come further, they feeling the urge for spirituality. They become as crazy as me. But we can always inspire those who are early on the trip. It's them we talk to. Not those who made their choice long time ago to be bad people or don't want to understand this shit and everybody can fuck off. It's not them we're talking to. They are lost for now. Maybe they come back because it's all by self-propelled action that you come back. No one's going to take you back. But mainly we talk to the newcomers, the youths that is new in the system, that they will not be so confused as our old generations was. We were extremely confused because the modern world was so strong. The mechanic world was so strong that we forgot. And our ancestors were programmed with the Bible and different books and teachings that lash you if you don't listen to them. So our minds was fucked up. But the youths of today, maybe they don't have to go through that because we've been there already. And we're sharing freely from our experience. And I'm not talking now about these populist motherfucking bullshit people, these fake gurus and all this. They don't share anything of value, nothing that can take youths forward. Youths need to know the whole system so they can know what to work on in themselves. One have to be able to make that choice earlier in life if you want to walk the right path to the eternal light. And of course it's a balance. It needs to be free will for this too. But right now this fucking computer game is flipping and just sucking people into strange realities. So they become strange things. They're taking suicide, they're taking drugs, they're behaving generally bad, they're depressed. This is not the true meaning of life. We have to set them on the path of the truth. And not the path of illusion, not the path of lies, not the path of stupidity. We're tired of stupidity. Use your brains. Develop your brains. Practice with your brain daily. Like people go to the gym and become bodybuilders. You have to be a bodybuilder of the brain. That is what the humanity need. That is what the future need. We don't need more consumers to just eat and shit and make nothing of importance in life. Those days are done. And that is the truth. And the old world, the lie, it can act like it still have power, but eventually it will fade away. Like the last blink of an eye before someone die. They will go. The old world will die. Have always done that, will always do that. And the more people cling on to that, the more they suffer, the more they have a hard time to accept what's coming up now. And it's none of our business what's coming up. We're not going to be a part of this world much longer anyway. And not even the kids of today will be here much longer. See, when you're born, you're already on your way out. Life is a quick move. Human life is a very, very quick move. And then it's back to the spirit world. Back to the divine and keep working for the universe. well, that's pretty much what I had to say today, and take care everybody. Bless.